students, welcome to Young India Math Summer Camp Session 5. So, in today's session, we are going to discuss simplification and powers and exponents. These are the very important topics of mathematics that you would be seeing in your next grades. These are the very basic topics that you need to understand, so that if you understand the basics of these topics, you can do the difficult problems also related to these topics. So without making it late, let us start our today's session. First, let us start with a topic called as simplification. First of all, simplification means simplifying the question to get a single answer. Means they will give a very long question. You should make that into a single answer. That is known as simplification, as you all already know. But the main important process of simplification that you need to understand is the BODMAS rule. What it is? It is the BODMAS rule. In this BODMAS rule, B stands for brackets, O stands for order or of. Any one of these, either order or of. D stands for division. M stands for multiplication. A stands for addition. And the last one, S, stands for subtraction. So this is the full form of BODMAS. I don't know, many of you, I think you might have heard this name BODMAS, but many people will be doing mistakes coming to questions related to this BODMAS. So what you need to do is first understand the topic behind it. As you all know, D means division, M means multiplication, A means addition, S means subtraction. So you have division symbol, multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. So you all know what is meant by D, M, A, S. This four you know. But coming to brackets and of, I think it is a bit new for you. Obviously, you might have heard the word brackets, but in brackets also we have four types of brackets. One is this is known as the round bracket. The second one is the square bracket. The third one is the curly or flower. You can also call these brackets as flower brackets or curly brackets. The fourth one is the angular bracket. Angular bracket. So these are the four kinds of brackets that you have to know. Usually we use round bracket, square bracket and curly bracket in the BODMAS rule while solving problems, different kinds of questions and problems. This angular bracket, the fourth type of bracket which is there here, the angular bracket, it is mostly not used in mathematics for the simplification, means problems related to BODMAS at your level. Means at present you don't need this angular bracket. So we will not discuss about this angular bracket. We will keep it aside because it is not a part of our syllabus. But we will be discussing all these three brackets. So children, one thing you need to remember is you have to solve problems based on this order. You should go like this. First, if you are getting brackets, you should solve the brackets. Then if you are getting the of, I'll tell you what is meant by of. Of is nothing but multiplication. If you see a word called of, then it is nothing but multiplication. So children, first, if you are getting a problem related to the simplification, you need to solve first brackets. If any brackets are there, first you need to solve the brackets. And in that brackets also, first you need to solve the round brackets, then you need to go for the square brackets, then you need to go for the curly brackets. Okay, this is the order how you go. Then children, very important, what you need to understand is, after solving the brackets, you need to go for off. Off means nothing but it is multiplication. Off is nothing but multiplication. Okay? Then you need, if division is there in that problem, you need to go for division. If division is completed, you need to go for multiplication, then addition, and then subtraction at the last. Okay, so whenever you get a problem, you need to follow this order of Bodmer's rule. Then only you will get the correct answer. So for this, I will take an example. First, let us solve few questions also related to this Bodmer's, so that you will be clear with the topic and you will not get any kind of confusion. So students, if you see the first question, which is a very interesting question according to me, just read it once. If this dollar symbol means divided by, so this is divided by. At the rate symbol means multiplied by, means multiplication. If this hashtag means minus, means subtraction, then the value of this, they are asking you a question like this. So first you need to write the given data whenever you are given a question. So what they have given? They have given the dollar is divided by. Then they have given at the rate means multiplication. Then they have given this hashtag symbol is subtraction. First, whenever you are given a question, remember that always you need to write what is the given data. It is very important. Then you will not get confused while solving the problem further. Okay. First, I have written whatever data is being given in the question. Then they are asking for 10 hashtag 5 at the rate 1. Then you have $5. They're asking you this. Now in the place of these three symbols, I have to substitute these values, these operations, this division, multiplication, subtraction. So in this place, I have to substitute them. First, what I'm going to do is 10. What is hashtag? Here we have hashtag. Hashtag means minus. So 10 hashtag means here minus 5. What is at the rate here? Means at the rate here means multiplication. They have given in the question. At the rate means multiplication. Instead of at the rate, we are going to write multiplication into symbol. Then 1. What is this dollar symbol given for you? It is given as the division in the question. So instead of dollar, I am going to write division symbol and 5. So children, if you just see, should you solve this problem like this, 10 minus 5, 5 into 1? No, you should not solve the problem like this, same as it is. You should follow the Bodmer's whenever you are given these kinds of problems. You should follow the Bodmer's rule. First, do we have brackets in this question? B stands for brackets, as I already told you. Do we have brackets in this question? No, we don't have any brackets. So we need to leave that. Do we have off? Do we have the word OF, off? No, we don't have off. So leave it. Do we have division? Yes, we have division here. So first you need to do division. If I do this, I can write it as 10 minus 5 into 1 divided by 5. I am going to write it like this. Okay. Next, do we have multiplication? Yeah, we have multiplication here. So I am going to cancel this 5, this 5. Children, remember one thing. Remember one thing. If I just write it like this, how can I write this? I can write this as 10, 5 into 5. I told you whenever we have multiplication. So how do we do multiplication of fractions? I already told you. You should do the numerator. Minus 5 into 1 is minus 5 by denominator is same as it is 5. So here this 5 gets cancelled. Then what you will get, which is equal to 10. 5 divided by 5, if you just do. If you don't know the cancellation, don't worry. 5 divided by 5 is how much? 5 divided by 5. It is 1. So 5 ones are 5. So 0. Okay. So it is 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. So children, the answer for this question, the first question is 9. So the answer is 9. I guess you are clear with this. Now you might ask me, we have addition here. No, we don't have addition. We have subtraction. Yes, we have subtraction, and directly we have gone. So remember, when you have these kinds of questions which are there here, very complex problems, then you need to follow the BODMAS rule. I am telling you this because many students will get confused in the same topic. So please be clear with this. So students, let us move on to the second question. So as you see here, if you just see here in the first question, they have given it something differently. Like they have given some symbols, they told us to substitute in this question, and they told us to solve the problem. But coming to the second question, they have given the question directly. Direct question is there. So let us start solving this. First of all, remember to follow the BODMAS rule for these kinds of questions. I am writing BODMAS. First, do I have brackets here? Yes, I have brackets here. So these are the brackets. What is 19 minus? Children, one thing I want to tell. In the brackets, whatever symbol might be, first you need to solve the brackets. In that brackets also you should follow the same order. Okay, first in the brackets I have bracket here. This one I have a bracket here, right? In that I don't have off, so I am leaving. I don't have division, I am leaving. I don't have multiplication, I don't have addition. I have subtraction, so I will do subtraction in that bracket. First I need to solve bracket. So I can write this question as 36 minus 2 plus 8 into, what is 19 minus 2? 19 minus 17. The answer is 2. 19 minus 17 is 2. Okay, students. Next, do we have off in the question? Here, do we have off? No, we don't have off. Do we have division? No, we don't have division. Do we have multiplication? Yes, we have multiplication. So, what is 8 into 2? It is 16. 36 minus 2 plus 8 into 2. This value is 16. I am substituting 8 into 2 as 16 here. Then do we have addition? Yes, we have addition. So first what you need to do is, here I have minus symbol. So I should not add these both. Let me do one thing. I will add these both. Okay. First they told you to add, not to subtract. So we should take the both positive values in the question. So what is 36 plus 16? It is 52. If you do 36 plus 16, you will get the answer as 52. Right? You will get 52. So I have added these both. I have added these 36 and 16. Okay? Next, we have subtraction also. Minus 2. Now what is 52 minus 2? 52 minus 2 is 50. So the answer for the second question is 50. The answer is 50. Okay, so I guess you are clear with the concept why we should use this BODMAS. Okay, so if you just don't follow the BODMAS rule and do however you want, whatever operation you want, arithmetic operation first, then you will get wrong answer. In exam, they will mark your answer as wrong. So if you want to get right answer, you should follow the BODMAS rule. So children, the third question is also a direct question. If you see, it is also a direct question. Let us solve. So it is I think you are feeling it a bit complicated because of the brackets. You are having different kinds of brackets. So first, what I told you, first you need to do the open brackets or round brackets. Then you need to do the flower brackets, or the curly brackets. Then you need to go for the square brackets. This is how you do. This is the order you need to follow. First you need to go for the open or round brackets, that is these how you do this. Then you need to go for the flower or curly brackets, because they are curly, you call them curly brackets. Then you need to go for the square bracket. So if you just see here children, the question is this one. Let us solve the question now. First of all, what I need to solve in BODMAS, if I just write BODMAS, first I need to solve the brackets. I have many brackets here, right? First, among the brackets, I need to do the open brackets. So I have open brackets here, right? So what is 20 minus 5? It is 15. I'm going to rewrite the question. Minus, okay, minus, what is 20 minus 5? It is 15. Now the open brackets are completed. Second, you need to go for the flower brackets. Second, you need to go for the flower brackets. So yes children, these are the flower brackets. If you just see here, I have the flower brackets here, right? So now, what is 30 minus 15? Yes, it is 15. What is 30 minus 15? It is plus 15. Now children, if you just see the last brackets that I have is square brackets. I have to solve the square brackets. 50 minus, what is 20 plus 15? It is 35. Now the brackets are completed. All the three brackets till here I have completed. I have completed solving the brackets. The second thing is off. I don't have off in this question. I don't have division in this question. I don't have multiplication in this question. I don't have addition. I have subtraction. So what is 50 minus 35? It is 15. Okay, 50 minus 35 is 15. So the answer for the third question is equal to 15 is the answer. Okay children. So children, the next topic that we are going to deal with is the powers and exponents. So what is meant by powers and exponents? I think you might have heard this name called powers and exponents, but you have a lot of doubt in them. So let us now quickly clarify all your doubts. I will be clarifying all your doubts now. So first, if you just see, what is the meaning of powers and exponents? Let me just give an example. So I will have a question. I will ask you a question. What is 3 into 3? You will simply say 3 into 3 is 9. I will ask you what is 3 into 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 3. Now how will you tell the answer? It will take a lot of time for you to tell the answer. It will waste all your time, right? That's why we have a topic called powers and exponents. These small kinds of problems, questions, you can just do them, you can just tell the answer very quickly. But if you have very big questions, how will you solve them? It is a very big process. You have to multiply them. It will take a lot of time, right? That's why we have these. Okay, now let me tell you what is powers and exponents. Let me tell you what is powers and exponents. So here what I can do is, instead of writing 3 into 3, here 3 is multiplying for 2 times with itself. I can write this as 3. It is multiplying with itself for 2 times. So 3 square. Okay, once again I am telling you why. 3 is there. 3 is multiplying, right? That's why 3 I am writing. How many times it is multiplying? 1 time, 2 time. Here it is 1 time, 2 time. So 3 is multiplying with itself for 2 times. That's why I can write 3, which is the number that is multiplying with itself. And how many times? For 2 times. This is how we will represent. So we can write here, instead of writing 3 into 3 is equal to 9, we can write 3 square is equal to 9. Right? Very simple. Now, if you just see 3 here in the 3 square is there, no? You will call this as 3 square. Okay? First of all, this number 3 which is there is known as the base. It is known as the base. Then this which is there, 2 is there, no? That is known as power or exponent. Power or exponent means same. Power or exponent means same. So, if you write 3 square, 3 is the base. The number which is down is known as the base, and the number which is at the top is known as power or exponent. I guess you are clear with this. Now, if you take this example which is over there, which is over here. So, if you just take this example, how many, first of all, 3 is multiplying with itself. So, I am going to write 3 here. See here, children. I am going to write 3. Right. Now, how many times it is multiplying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is multiplying for 8 times. So, 3 power 8. I am going to write 3 power 8. Fine. Very simple, right? So, instead of writing, if you just write like this, it will take a lot of space for you. It will take a lot of time. Instead of that, what you are going to do? You are going to write the number which is multiplying with itself. 3 is multiplying with itself right here. So, I am going to take 3 as the base, which is the down number, the lower number. And for how many times it is multiplying, I am going to write it as the power. 8 times it is multiplying, so I am going to write 3 power 8. Here 3 is the base and 8 is the exponent or power. I guess you are clear with this simple concept. Now let us go to the next topic regarding powers and exponents. So children, we have something called the laws of exponents. We have something called as the laws of exponents, which is very important. This topic is also very important. We have something called as the laws of exponents. I already told you what is meant by exponents. If you write 3 power 2, here 2 is the exponent. If I am going to write 24 power 3, here 3 is the exponent. Right? If you write 100 power 1, here 1 is the exponent. Okay, so I told you what is meant by exponent. Now we have some rules for this laws of exponents. Like laws of exponents means there are some rules which you have to follow while solving the problems related to powers and exponents. While you are solving the problems related to powers and exponents chapter, you have to follow these laws of exponents. Just now we have discussed what is meant by BODMAS and how you have to solve the problems. What is meant by BODMAS rule? BODMAS is a rule. Like that only we have some rules for this exponents also. Exponents chapter also. Okay students. So now let us discuss. There are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 laws of exponents are there for you. For your level, these 7 laws of exponents are enough. They are highly enough for you. Okay. So now I will tell you the laws of exponents one by one. So if you just write a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Don't worry, I will explain you these with examples also. Okay. As you see here, a is the base. Here a is the base. Okay children. So as the base, when the base is same for two exponents, when the base is same and they have different powers. If you see here, base A is there. Both bases are same. And here the power is m, here the power is n. So the powers are different and the base is same. When the powers are different and the base is same and you are multiplying them, here it is multiplication. When you are multiplying them, you will get the law as a power m plus n. Okay, let us take an example for this. I will take 3 as a. So let me write a is equal to 3, m is equal to 2, n is equal to 1. These are the values for example. Then I will write 3 power, what is m value? It is 2. 3 power 2 into what is a value again here? N value is 1. So I have written this in the form of this. Here also if you just see 3 square into 3 power 1. If you just see here, the bases both are the same. The both bases are same, but the powers are different. The powers are different, the bases are same. What you will do? You will put the same base. So 3. One time you will put the same base and you will add the powers. 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 means how much? 2 plus 1. 3 power 3, that is 3 cube. If you have 2 in the power, you will call it 3 square. If you have 3 in the power, you will call it 3 cube. If you have 3 power 4, you will call it as 3 power 4 only. So for this 3 and 2, we have special names. 3 square, 3 cube. Okay. So now children, I think you are clear with the first one, first law. Coming to the second law, a power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m minus n. Now, once you do problems, you will be clear with these laws of exponents. But let me explain them with examples also so that you will be more clear. Okay. So if we just see here also both the bases are same and the powers are different. But here if you just see, it is dividing. That's why I will take the same values. A is equal to 3, m is equal to 2, n is equal to 1. So 3 power 2 divided by 3 power 1 is equal to, if you see here it is minus. In the before case, when it is multiplying, you have done plus. Remember that when it is multiplication, it is plus. When it is division, it is subtraction. So what you will do? 3 power 2 minus 1, which is equal to 3 power 1. Okay. 2 minus 1 is 1, right? So 3 power 1. Coming to the third law of exponent. A power minus m. Okay, 1 minute. A power minus m is equal to 1 by a power m. Now, here if you just see, minus symbol in the power indicates that when it will come into the denominator. So here, when it comes into the denominator, it will become plus. So I can write this as how, children? I can write this a power minus m by 1 is equal to 1 by a power m. So remember children, whenever you have minus symbol as the power, it will change its position. So to become positive. If it is minus in the numerator, when it comes to the denominator, it will become plus. For example, if it is plus in the, here it is plus, right? So when it is plus in the numerator, when it comes to the denominator, it will become minus. Okay. So for example, I will take a is equal to 3, m is equal to 2. So a, 1 minute. 3 power minus 2 is equal to 1 by 3 power 2. So both are same. So according to this third one, what you need to remember is, whenever you have minus symbol for the power, when it is in the numerator and it comes to the denominator, it will become positive. Okay. Coming to the fourth law of exponent. A power m whole power n is equal to a power m into n. Here, when you have brackets here in this particular case, it is multiplication. So a power m whole power n is equal to a power m into n. which is equal to a power mn. So if you have multiplication symbol or not, if you have two like this, two numbers like this, then it means they are multiplying with each other. Okay children, if you just see, I will take a is equal to 3, m is equal to 2, n is equal to 1. So here 3 power 2 whole power 1 is equal to 3 power 2 into 1, which is equal to 3 power 2. Okay children, clear with this? Let us move on to the next law, which is the fifth law. If we just see that a power m into b power m is equal to ab whole power m. Now here in this case, the bases are different. They are a and b. They are two different bases, whereas the powers both are m, means the powers both are same here. The bases are different, but the powers are same. The bases are different and the powers are same. So what you will do is you will multiply the bases and keep the power as common. Earlier when you just saw a power m into a power n, here the bases are same. So you will keep that common and you will multiply the powers. Here when the bases are different and the powers are same, you will multiply the bases and keep the power as common. So a into b whole power m. Okay, so I think you are clear with this also. Let us move on to the next one, that is the sixth law of exponent, which is similar to this. A power m divided by b power m is equal to a by b whole power m. So here if you just see, the bases are different children here. The bases are different. Okay. You can just write this as like this also, right? Instead of writing it in the fraction form, you can just put a division symbol in between them, right? So if you just see here, a power m divided by b power m is equal to a by b whole power m. It can also be written like this. Okay students? Now just one thing, here both are, the bases are different but the powers are same. So you will divide the bases and put the power same. Okay, coming to the next and the last law of exponent, a power 0 is equal to 1. Remember children, this is one of the most important thing that your teachers also will be asking you all the time. A power 0 is equal to 1. That's it. This is a very simple one. Remember that anything power 0 is not 0. For example, 3 power 0 is not 0. 3 power 0 is equal to 1. 2, 6, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. Power 0 is equal to 1. Anything, any number, power 0 is equal to 1. Remember, this is very important law of exponent. All these 7 laws are equally important with this law. You need to learn all these and you need to be able to tell all these without seeing. Now let us move on to some questions and see how to solve questions related to these powers and exponents chapter. First of all, they have given some question here. They have given a question here. Now, how can I write this? Let us keep the numerator same. P power 8. P power 8 means P is multiplying itself for 8 times. Here first I will take this one and this one. So, here if you just see children, P square, all the bases are same. So, what you can do? A power m into a power n is equal to a power m into n. Okay, sorry, it's not this one. A power m plus n. So, I can write, instead of writing p square into p power 6, I can write p power 2 plus 6 into p power minus 3. So children, if you just see p power 8 divided by p power 6 plus 2 is, or 2 plus 6 is 8 into p power minus 3. Now p power 8 and p power 8 will get cancelled and I will remain with p power minus 3. Remember children, I told you that a power m is equal to 1 by a power minus m. So it is in the form like this, no? It is like this, 1 by a power minus m. So I can write this as p power 3. So the final answer for this question is p power 3. Once you are clear with all the laws of exponents, so once you are clear with all these laws of exponents, then for you solving these problems will become easy. So first what I will recommend to you children is learn all the laws of exponents clearly. You will be able to solve the problems very quickly. Okay? Next, let us see the second question. If you just see, let me rewrite the question. A power 6 into a power 5 into a power 0 is equal to a power dash. Here which number will come? You should find out that one. I told you that anything power 0 is equal to 1. So I can write a power 6 into a power 5 into anything power 0 is 1. Okay. This one I can write like, so I can write a power 6 into a power 5. I told you when according to this one, it is looking like this, no? A power m. So the bases are same and the powers are different. Here also the bases are same and the powers are different. So you have to keep whenever the bases are same and the powers are different, you should keep the same base and you should add because here we are multiplying children, you should add the powers, which will give you a power 11. So if you just see the blank that is here, you have to write 11 here. Here also 11 is the answer for the second question. Children, again I am telling you, very important. If you know these laws only, I am able to solve these now. If I don't know these laws, I can't solve this. I am telling you again. Okay, so first learn the laws of exponents. Let us move to the third question. 2 cube into 2 square whole cube divided by 2 power 4. Right? So here first I am going to solve the bracket here. I am going to solve the bracket here. This bracket I am going to solve. I told you a power m whole power n is equal to a power mn. So 2 cube into this one, a power m whole power m. This one is looking like this, no? That's why 2 whole power 2 into 3 divided by 2 power 4 is equal to 2 cube into 3 2s are 6 children. Okay. Divided by 2 power 4. First I am going to do division. Okay. I told you that a power m divided by a power n is equal to a power m by n. Okay. So if you just see here, so according to this I should write it like 2 cube into 2 power 6 by 4. Here I will cancel 3 times 2 times, which is equal to 2 cube into 2 power 3 by 2. Here whenever you have the same bases and different powers, you need to keep the base same and you need to add the powers. When you just add it, you will get, so what is 3 plus 3 by 2? 2 is the LCM for this, no? Because 2 and 1. 2 is the LCM and 6 plus 3, which is nothing but 9 by 2. This is the answer, children. 2 power 9 by 2. So coming to the fourth question, children, I can write this as 3 power, here dot is there, no? Instead of dot, you replace dot is nothing but multiplication here. Okay, you need to add them, divided by 3 power 6 whole power minus 4 is equal to 3 power 5 divided by 3 power 6 whole power minus 4. Now remember children, I told you whenever you have minus symbol in the question, you should interchange the numerator and denominator. So I'm going to write 3 power 6 by 3 power 5 whole power 4. Here the bases are same, 3 and 3 are there, but the powers are different. The powers are different. That's why I should do 3 power 6 minus 5 whole power 4. So 3 power 1 whole power 4. Remember, a power m whole power n is equal to a power m into n. So 3 power 1 into 4, which is equal to 3 power 4. So children, the answer for this question is 3 power 4. Okay. So let us go to the next question. If you just see here, I can write 1 by 27 as 1 by 3 cube. Why? Because if I multiply 3 into 3 into 3, I will get 27. So 3 cube is equal to 27. Instead of 27, I can just write 3 cube. Okay children? Now, into 3 power minus 3. If you just do here, I can write this 1 by 3 power 3 as 3 power minus 3. Because it is in the denominator positive, it will come to the numerator and become negative. The power will become negative. So 3 power minus 3 into 3 power minus 3. Remember when I told you the powers are same and the... 1 minute children. Here what you need to do is 3 power minus 3 plus of minus 3, which means 3 power minus 3 minus 3. 3 power minus 3 will become minus 6. So the answer for this fifth question is 3 power minus 6. Okay students, I guess you are clear with the both the topics that we have discussed in today's class, that is simplification and powers and exponents. As I told you, these topics might be somewhat complicated when you just see the questions, when you just see these kinds of questions with lots of brackets. I think many students might get confused here. For that you need to have your basics very clear. So I guess you are clear with this. You will be given a worksheet of today's class children. Please make sure that you complete that worksheet for today. Thank you students for attending the class. Meet you in the next class.